it's amazing, but it's almost like bounded by the four corners of your screen and what you can do and the pixel and it's and also we've developed some reflexes where we filter things, we're not paying as much attention, we're not surprised as much. When you move into this new form of content, you're utilizing your entire body. The physicality of the experience is something that is hard to describe, that you don't really have on the web. It's not a physical experience. When you're in those environments, it is a physical experience. It is also an experience that you have in a given context. So you're watching, you're looking around you and things appear in context. So this augmentation of your experience also creates connections in your brain that you cannot do when you're on a screen. When you're on a screen, you're on a screen. You're not in your room anymore. It's very hard to kind of connect unless you're searching for information and stuff like that. Maybe but it's very different if objects around you have content. If your kitchen table tells you something, when you wake up in the morning and there's something on there. If you place content physically in different spaces and it's stored there, and that's where you find it. So instead of remembering which folder you put files, you remember on which shelf you put files, which is, again, more utilizing our own cognitive abilities. Think about phone numbers. You want to call someone, or you want to, you have a little corner for this person, a corner for that person. You can go get, just use your glasses, and then you can only go to the kitchen, okay, I know I put it there, and boom, voila, you press a button, you see all the information for that particular. So in terms of, again, these are the things that are exciting about this, because there's a lot of creativity. It's very empowering for the user. I'm sure there's all kind of dark sides to this, obviously.
Exactly, because this is exciting and stimulating, right? So our brain will not work less, hopefully, because if we don't use that muscle, it's not gonna serve us good. So, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right. I think this, again, it's like anything else. It will need to be to have some form of oversight, or very strong ethic on the part of the companies that are going to be in charge of this, because the risks are there. I mean, for abuse, there's a lot of things there that needs, and obviously the regulators are going to be, I think they're starting, they're just beginning to kind of grapple what's there today. The Facebook, and then.
Yep.
This,
but it's up to us, right? It's our responsibilities to surround ourselves with life that we want to build for us and our children in a way that nobody takes away responsibilities, right? So
that's right. It's at the end of the day, I mean, that's the only way it's going to work, is if everybody is able to self, regulate. And I think companies in particular, I think companies, and you see it today too, I think there is an awakening in a way of the social role of companies, where they're not just deferring on the government. They take their responsibilities for taking care of their employees, finding ways for them to work, helping them navigate these difficult times. And I think I think it's an opportunity for companies to assume a bigger role, and maybe put the cursor a little bit less on the quarterly returns, and maybe more toward kind of social responsibility, and emphasize maybe more their role, and be almost forced to do that, but kind of leave the cursor a bit more on that side, and draw a line between, or at least we'll see a difference between those companies that have, and I think the ones that haven't, so.
Fantastic. Nicolas, this is a conversation I was hoping we're going to have, because we did touch business a little bit. We touched tech. We touched inspirational ideas. We touched our future in some way and form. It's not going to be exactly the same as we described, but this is enormously enriching for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do hope you will find time to come back to Soga Talks a few months, maybe down the road, and share what is it, your journey, how you continue, and what is it, new findings that you.
Absolutely. I'll be happy to.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you so very much. I will make sure with all my abilities that as many people as have access to Soga Talks, their subscribers, their not subscribers who just watching these talks from time to time, I will try to advertise, I will market I will market this conversation, and I wish all the best to your colleagues and your company, Hoverlay. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you very much. Thanks for having me, and stay safe, and hope to continue the conversation sometimes.
That's the goal. That's the goal. Thanks so much.